This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 26, ellipse. Very small or very short answer question. Now this is exercise, actually 26 is a chapter, there is no exercise number, but it is VSAQ. So this is question number 1. If the lengths of semi-major and semi-minor axis of an ellipse are 2 and root 3 and their corresponding equations are y minus 5 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0, then write the equation of the ellipse. So it is given that semi-major, what is semi-major? A. 2A is major, semi-major is A. A is given as 2 and B is given as root 3. Semi-major and semi-minor is given. So we have, so if you see A is greater than B, B is root 3, that is 1.732. So A is greater than B here. So this is the horizontal ellipse. Now y minus 5 equals 0, x plus 3 equals 0, these two are the equation. So what do you get here? In this, you get y equals 5 and x equals minus 3. The equation is given, x of these two lines when they intersect. Is the axis when they intersect. So when we solve it, what are we going to get? Y equals 5 and x equals minus 3. So the center is, if these two were certain lines, y minus 5 equals 0, x plus 3 equals 0, that means y is 5 and x equals minus 3. So minus 3 and 5 is the center or center of this ellipse. So you have equation x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square. If you have another center than 0, 0, so you have to put h and k also. Equals 1. So what is h and k? This is h is minus 3 and k is 5. So x minus of minus 3, that is x plus 3 whole square. A square is what? This is 2. 4. 2 square is 4. Then you have y square, y minus k whole square, y minus 5, k is 5. By b square is root 3 whole square is 3. And this equals 1. Just resolve it. This will be the final equation. The question number 2 is saying, write the eccentricity of the ellipse and the equation is given. 9x square plus 5y square minus 18x minus 2y minus 16 equals 0. So let me do it actually. You know why? Because the next question which is coming, which is third question, is almost similar to this one. So if you see this one, these two are almost similar. So let me do this one first. This equation, this is 9x square I am taking. Now which is x term again? Minus 18x. Now taking y term. 5y square. And then you have minus 2y. Now minus 16 I am taking on the right hand side. So we have to make it as perfect square. So what we'll do, x square and y square, we have to make the coefficient of x square and y square as 1, unity. So I'm taking 9 outside, it will be x square minus 2x. X square minus 2x. And then we have this plus this 5 you take outside, y square minus 2. Now 5 you have taken out, so you have to divide it by 5. Equals 16. Now make it as a perfect square, make these two as perfect square. So x square minus 2x. So what we will do here is, take this coefficient of x, 2, divide it by 2, that will be 1. Square that term, 1 square, that is 1. Add and subtract. Because you are adding it by yourself, so you have to subtract also. But if I multiply it by 9 and into 1, then you have to add 9 on the other side also, just to make them equal. So what we have done, 9x square minus 2x plus 1, and then 9 we have taken on the right hand side, added 9 extra, plus 5, you have y square minus 2y. Now 2 by 5 is there. So you have to divide it by 1 by 5. 2 by 5 divided by 1 by 2, that is 1 by 5, square it, 1 by 5 whole square. So add 1 by 4 whole square, and we have to add this same term on the right hand side, but it is multiplied by 5. I am saying 1 by 5 square is what we got by dividing 2 by 5 by 2. But the scenario here is 5 is already there outside. So you have, if you multiply 5 with 1 by 5 square, you'll get 1 by 5. So this particular term you have to add on the right hand side also. Right hand side. So 16 plus 9 you have to add 1 by 5 on the right hand side. Whatever you do in the left hand side, same thing you have to do on the right hand side in order to make equality. So this will be x minus 1 whole square. 9 I am taking down, so 1 by 9 it will be. And 1 by 9, because 9 will go up if you take it up. Then you have this y, this will be y minus 1 by 5 whole square, and 1 by 5, 5 will come down. So y minus 1 by 5 whole square. And this total, if you add this is going to be 126 by 5. This whole, now divide both sides by 126 by 5. So x minus 1 whole square by 1 by 9 into 126 by 5 means 126 into 5. And there you get plus y minus 1 by 5 whole square divided by 1 by 5. And this 126 by 5 will also come. This equals 1. So this is x minus 1 whole square. And this is 126 by 5 nines are 45. Then you have y minus 1 by 5 whole square. My handwriting is very good, so don't go in that. 126 by 25. So this is a square. A square. One more thing is there. 126 by 45 and 126 by 25. Which one is higher? Which one is lower? 126 by 45 is lower than 126 by 25. So A is less than B here. That is, we are talking about a vertical ellipse, not a horizontal ellipse. A is less than B, right? So here we have, this is A square. 126 by 45 is A square. So x square by A square plus y square by B square equals 1. Now what we do here? A is less than B. Eccentricity will be what? It will not be 1 minus B square by A square. It will be 1 minus A square by B square. As I said, it's A is less than B, not A is greater than B. Okay? So this is A square, this is B square. Just put these values. And this 126 gets cancelled. 5 by 9, 1 minus 5 by 9 is 4 by 9, that is under root, that is 2 by 3. Eccentricity will be 2 by 3. Right? So this is how we solve this kind of issue. And this exactly you have to do like this, same thing. We have to write the center and eccentricity of the ellipse. This is 3x square plus 4y square minus 6x plus 8y minus 5 equals 0. So now take 3 outside. X square minus 2x will be there. From y terms, you take 4 outside. Y square plus 2y will come. So this x square minus 2x, you have to add 1. You have to add 1 because take the coefficient of x and y divided by 2, square them and add them. And you have to add the same term on the right hand side. You have x minus 1 whole square plus 3 plus 4 y plus 1 whole square equals 12. So divide both sides by 12. What do you get? X minus 1 whole square by 4. This divide by 12, x minus 1 whole square by 3 4s are 12. So you have 4. That is 2 square. Plus y plus 1 whole square by 4 4 3s are 12. So by 3. So 3 square, that is, it has to be, it should come 3. So it should be root 3 whole square. A is 2 and B is root 3. A is greater than B. So eccentricity will be simply under root 1 minus B square by A square. 1 minus B square by A square. So this is 3 by 4. So under root 1 by 4, that is 1 by 2. Eccentricity 1 by 2. And what about the center? Center will be x minus 1 and y plus 1 was there. So just put it 0. X minus 1 equals 0 and y plus 1 equals 0. So x will be 1 and y equals minus 1. So this is the center. Now this is question number 4. PSQ is a focal chord of the ellipse 4x square plus 9y square equals 36 such that SP equals 4. If S dash is the another focus, write the value of S dash Q. Now this question involves a lot of things. So this PSQ is the focal chord. S and S dash. S and S dash. What is the focal chord first of all? You know, any chord which is cutting the axis, cutting the ellipse into two points and passing through the focus, that is called the focal chord. A chord which is passing through focus. So what we will do? See, this PSQ is there. It is a chord. So we assume and it's given that SP is given, length is given. SP is given as 4. So S dash is another focus. This S dash Q has to be found out. This length S dash Q. So in order to get S dash Q, we need to find out S dash and Q, these coordinates. So we have the equation given, 4x square plus 9y square equals 16. So you have x square by 9 plus y square by 4 equals 1. So a square is 9 and b square is 4. So a is 3 here and b is 2 here. A is 3 and b is 2. So a is greater than b. That means it's a horizontal ellipse. Right? Horizontal ellipse. The eccentricity is, this is under root 1 minus b square by a square. So I'll just take you through all this. First, let us go step by step. So eccentricity is what? E is 1 minus b square by a square. B square, e square, I just told you. 9 by 4 or 4 by 9. So it will be under root 5 by 3. Now eccentricity we have found out. And we know that for any horizontal ellipse, we know the focus point or focal point. Focus F1, F2 foci. So this is AE comma 0. This is minus AE comma 0. So this point is AE comma 0. So we know A, we know E. We know A, we know E. A is 3. E is root 5 by 3. Multiply them. So 3 into root 5 by 3 is root 5. And what about this? So root 5 0 is AE 0. And this point, second focus is minus root 5 0. So these 2 points we got. Okay. Now the length of PS is known. It's 4. Length of PS is 4. Now we know the S point. We don't know the P point. And we don't know the Q point either. This is a focal chord. And this SP, this length is known. This length is known. And this we know for any ellipse. If you add the distance of any point from two focuses, it will be equal to 2a. Okay, this is the logic. This is the concept we discussed when we were discussing theory, that if you take focus to focus, take any point on ellipse and take the length, these two lengths, if you add them, it's going to be equal to 2a. This is 2a. Okay, this is SP is 4. From here to here it's 4. And S dash P we don't know, but it's equal to 2a. 2 into 3. So S dash P will be what? So this S dash P distance we have found out. This is equal to 2. Now this P point we are assuming it to be N and M. And we know what is the distance of this N and M from minus AE comma 0. It's minus root 5 comma 0. So N minus of minus root 5. N plus root 5 M. So M, distance between M and N and minus root 5 and 0, this is the distance formula. This will be equal to 2. Because we just found it to be 2, there is one equation. Now SP we already know, it's given in the question, it's 2. So N M minus this root 5 whole square plus N minus 0 whole square under root. So this is going to be 4. So you got an equation here. Now these two equations, if you just subtract, if you subtract 2 and 3, these n square m square plus 5 will get cancelled. 2 root 5m and 2 root 5m will get added. So it will be 4 root 5m. And 4 minus of minus 12, that is going to be, so 4 minus 12 will be minus 12. So 4 root m equals minus 12 will come. And m will, n from m you are going to get minus 3 by root 5. Now this m you put in any of the equation, second or 3. You will get n. So now the n and m are known. So now we have ae comma 0, minus ae comma 0 and n and m. Right? Right? So now this, we still don't know the q point. We still don't know the q points. So now we will try to find out the 2 points by intersecting this ellipse with the straight line. With the straight line. So we have a line. How? See, if a line is passing through ae comma 0, which is root 5 0, and the slope is what? These two are these are two endpoints. One point is minus 3 root 5, second is 4 by root 5. The second point is root 5 0. So y minus y1 equals y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, x minus x1. So you can find out the equation of this line. You can take x1, y1, x2, y2 like this. So you will get an equation. What is the equation? X plus 2y equals root 5. This is the equation you are going to get. Now this equation you are going to put in the ellipse. I hope you got the idea. See, an ellipse, a line is cutting. That line equation we have found out. Now put this equation of line in that ellipse so that you get 2 points, intersection point. So you can put this x as root 5 minus 2y. You can write it like this. Just put it here in this. X square by 9 plus y square by 5 like this. So just put this x, and either you can put x in terms of y or y in terms of x. That is, you are going to put x equal root 5 minus 2y in place of x square by y plus y square by 4 equal 1. I hope you got the idea. We have to find out the intersection of this line with this ellipse. So we'll get 2 endpoints of this chord. P is known. Q we are going to find out. So one point will be minus 3 by root 5, 4 by root 5. That is already known to us. The second point after solving this equation you are going to get is 66 root 5 by 50 and minus 8 root 5 by 50. These are the two, and this is the point Q. P is already known. M and N we have already found out. Q is by intersection of ellipse with line. So these 2 points are known. Now take the distance between them. P and Q distance, S and Q distance you have to find out. S dash Q. S dash was what? Minus root 5 0. And what is Q? Root 5, this Q is this points. So you have to find out the distance between S dash and P. Minus root 5 0 and 66 root 5 by 50 and minus 8 root 5 by 50. So 26 by 5 will come. My 26 by 5 will come. This is not a very small, very short answer question. This is a very big, it's quite misleading here. So we'll just stop here, because if I do till 9th question, it will be around 40-45 minutes of video that I don't want. So I'll just stop it here, and next time we're going to take from 5th. Okay, bye.